This is John Paul Rye. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Just figured I'd do a live and I want to talk about this picture that Amber Heard posted about her daughter and a few things I didn't realize about it. I made a video about it, but of course I checked some people on Twitter who follow this closely as I do and mentioned some things that I missed because I miss things sometimes. Not having the best hair day today. But anyway, I'll see what happens. Kind of a random time to do a live. And let's see exactly what we're talking about here. And now you see it. Now you see it. Here it is. This is Amber Heard with her daughter someplace. I'm not exactly sure where that place is, but it's someplace. And as you guys know, she's got her comments shut off. You can't reply. You can't talk about it. Oh well. What's up, Cement Shoes? How you doing? Yellowbeard James, nice to see you. Erin and Tanya, very, very nice to see you all. Here's what I did. I made a video about this, and I said a few things about why you would have half of, well, let's just say most of, the most precious person cut off, but I didn't realize the arm is like back here, like this. It kind of looks like it's an uncomfortable position there. I don't know, man. I mean, that's not quite normal, I guess. Maybe the baby was kind of doing something like this, but I don't know. I don't quite get it. So that's an open question out there on Twitter that I actually missed when I made my video on this. What's up, Keely Talks? Nice to see you. What's up, Jose? Oh, my day was very, very busy like usual. What's up, Mr. Pensick? Thank you for stopping by. You have been subscribed here and supporting for a very, very long time. Maybe the most OG member right now. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What is up, Witchy One? Nice to see you. Kendra, nice to see you. Tanya, nice to see you. All the way from the UK, I think. Justice for Depp Soldier, nice to see you. Hi everyone, I deleted my channel by accident. Is this Justice for Depp? I hope you didn't delete your channel by accident. You could probably get it back if you contact YouTube. They should still have it, but I don't know. I'm sorry to hear that. And yes, Keely, Outlaw B, nice to see you all the way from Italy. And Tammy, nice to see you. So here's the thing. One other thing I didn't know about this picture is I don't know exactly who the old guy is. Like they put it old guy, old man, whatever. I don't know who that is. It could be anywhere from a tour guide to her uncle. I just have no idea. I mean, all right, what are you gonna say, man? I don't want to get into too much detail about every little post she puts up, but this one I found to be a little bit silly. What's up, Lean? Nice to see you. Teresa, nice to see you. Cement Shoes will have been a sub for 1 year. That's great. I really appreciate that, man. And I see you checking out some live streams, checking out some videos. Really, really appreciate it. So, I wish there was more context here. And, the thing I said in my video was that if this was one out of like 20 pictures for that week or for that day, then, okay, great. But this is like one out of every 10 days or one a month she posts or something. So you'd think she'd want the baby in the picture. That's her dad. Okay, I didn't know that. I maybe should just remake this whole goddamn video because I left out so much in it. Oh Lord. All right. Well, we have a live stream now to talk about it. So that's a good thing. I'll also check out some Twitter when I get around. So I'll probably chill here for about an hour. It's already late here. Had a really, really busy day on Saturday. Every day's busy. Saturday, Sunday, doesn't matter. It's always busy, fully packed. It's really, really irritating. Really, really irritating. Okay. So, anyway, let's see. Let's get on to some Twitter now. and I want to see what some people are saying about that. And like always, the lady who wrote the Remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2 petition usually has something to say that a lot of people miss. So I'll find it. I'm in no rush here. There's a Laura B tweeted out my live. Thank you very much. That's helpful. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, let's just start all the way from the beginning here. I didn't retweet what you said about it, I don't think. There's Morgan Freeman, by the way. That guy's awesome. So he's just a great actor. And that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, but, he's a great actor. And I can't find it. That's okay. I'll eventually find it. Somehow, some way, somewhere. Where was it now? Oh, I can't remember. Please, everyone, press the like and subscribe button, that bell for notifications, algorithms. Yep, you do move fast. Thank you, Laura. Laura B brought me here via that link. Well, thank you, Laura B. So now Tasha is here, and that is appreciated. So, Tasha, nice to see you. And that's a tiny, tiny little bird you got there. What's up, Lisa? Nice to see you. Lisa, if you're free, you could jump on here today. It's a great day if you want to jump onto this live. If you got your camera and, just like the decent little setup there, if you want to, that would be, pretty nice if you're up for it. And Sydney Watson, been following her more lately. I made a video on her, and she actually is on Johnny Depp's side pretty heavily. So she's great. Really, really like her. So yeah, that's a great thing. So where can I go to find these tweets? Okay, I've got an idea, but I've got to knock Twitter off for a minute here, and I got to do it like without sharing it. So I guess if I go to, I think her name's Lep Lady on Twitter, and she's the one whose name is Jeanne Larson, and she started the petition a very long time ago. Remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2. And let's check out what she's got here. All right, here we go. I'm getting better at sharing, guys. Ever since I got a Mac, everything's moving faster, smoother, better, and that's why I got it. See, things just pop right in and right out. Yes, you got a live, or you made it to a live. Thank you so much. Got a long comment here from Tanya. The man she accused of being a heavy drinker who abused her mom till the day she died in court for a woman who was an ambassador for DV against women. She seems to adore her father, Ehak. Yeah, she does. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. You know, let's see. Yes, I can. Here it is. Here it is. What's up, Janie? Nice to see you. You got to tell me your name. I can't read that. I apologize. So I'm having like this melon soda here, and it like really, really tastes like melon. It's like unbelievably melon tasting for a soft drink or whatever. So here you see it. So this is the infamous Remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2 petition, which mysteriously kind of slowed down. Like seriously was going like this and then just hit a plateau. Just really, really slowed down. It was really weird. It was really I don't know, what can I say? Kind of disheartening because we know it was probably supposed to be growing faster. What's up, Patty C? Thank you so much for the support here, the membership. I got to get to more shout outs. I gave I think West Coast Fighter a shout out like this week, and I got to get more. I used to do them a lot more, so going to get to more shout outs this week and try to remember it as videos go on. Right? So, yeah, I mean, okay, well, yeah, she's always got stuff to say about Johnny, even if I can't find her tweet about the baby there. Um, yes, let's see, 94 days till the trial. Wow, that is, yeah, it's getting close, guys, getting close. Yeah, melon soda is great. It's you gotta be in the mood for it, but it's good. Like Coca-Cola or whatever, you don't have to be in the mood. You just drink it like any mood you're in. But melon soda kind of have to be in the mood for like a sweet melony soda. Call me Josette. Okay, you got it. I guess you live in China and speak Chinese or something like that. Maybe. Could be. You cannot because your father of being an abuser who abused your mom until the day she died, then sing his praises if you're fighting for DV against women. It doesn't make sense, father or not. Yeah, I suppose. I suppose. Yeah, 20 likes, James, for 10 minutes in is not so bad. So let's see. Excuse me, let's start again. Where did Turd say that she's going to sue her lawyers if they don't win? Oh my god. I can't believe it.
Where
Uh,
did Turd say that she's going to sue her?
do you have YouTube on? Please shut it off because that was my voice. Okay, try again. Say something.
Something.
Say something again.
Something again.
All right, we're good. Now I hear you and my echo's off and we're good to go. And you've got some kind of one more background that needs an epileptic warning, but that's okay. People do it anyway, and
It's going down. It's going down. It's driving me crazy.
I'm just kidding. People do that shit all the time. Don't worry about it.
If it's on, it looks, I mean, if it's not on, it just looks like wires on the wall. So
Yeah, no, I think it looks good.
fast.
It's at your discretion. I'm not liable. I'm just saying if something happens, you might feel bad.
I take that. I will. It's going down, John.
Oh, no, it's all good. I'm just very picky sometimes, and
So did you notice in that picture of Amanda at her father's house holding the baby? You just showed it a little bit.
oh yeah, I'll get it back up there if you've got more to say. I wanted to find Jeannie Larson's opinion on it. Oh wait, here it is.
That
Okay.
looks like a boy.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. So this is, I guess Jeannie Larson retweeted this, right? And she says she loves her animal abusing actual wife, Peter, drug addict, alcoholic father, but she physically, mentally, and emotionally tortured the man who loved her, gave her everything, and even took care of her freeloading pals. Why is that poor child's arm twisted behind her? Why, Lisa? You go.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, that was a 3-pointer comment right there. But that looks like a boy. I don't think that's Amber's child. I think that might be her sister's. Does she have a second boy? I know she had the first one.
Okay, I'm no expert with these kind of details and timelines and everything, but I think that her sister's son's bigger than that by this point. I think he's like 3 or 4 already, and that kid looks like I think he looks a little younger than.
He looks about the age, or that child looks about the age of supposed Amanda's child, but that just doesn't. I don't know. It's ringing me like. Has Whitney had a second child? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. You're right. It kind of looks like a little bit boyish, but there's no way to really tell with that much. It's not even half of the face. You know what I mean? So,
I didn't even notice the child's arm is twisted behind her back. Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, it could be a boy, but she's had the baby what now? 6 months, and the hair could be grown in at about that length at this point.
I just think usually during holidays and stuff, especially when you have your first child and it's a girl, you usually have her looking like a girl, not in a blue striped shirt with.
Yeah, that's a good point. That might, but listen, even if it's not her child, why is the arm? It looks like it's like this.
It does.
Like if I do this, it kind of hurts if I'm just doing it myself.
I agree.
So, it could just be an innocent accident. Amber's pretty clumsy and pretty, stupid, I guess. So she could just have like
there's
accidents.
somebody there that said, here's a baby. Snap the picture real quick. Okay, here's the baby back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the arm just kind of got caught there, right?
Terrible picture.
Yeah.
She looks good there, though.
Yeah, she kind of does.
No, I mean, because her face is all blacked out. She just.
Yeah, I can't really say the same for Whitney. I mean, I hate making fun of people's like looks like blatantly, but in a couple of cases, I'm just gonna.
She's homely. She's homely.
In a couple of cases, once in a while, I'm just gonna, let loose and make fun of someone and screw it all.
Right.
And I don't know, no, because there was one picture where Whitney really looked like very masculine, in this picture. but it's really, really unrelated. Like looks can be related to certain things. Like I mentioned Amber's looks because obviously she uses them to get what she wants, and it's this power she has. So by mentioning she's getting older and less attractive, that kind of takes away from this power she's gonna have. So it has a point. I'm not just making fun of her, blatantly for no reason. And she's not ugly. She's not getting old and ugly fast or anything, but she's past that prime. Woman who's 35 is past the prime of the top of the heap, basically, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, she doesn't have the looks that Amanda used to have. Killer Wolf. I don't know that. I'm not basing it on one ear on the boy. I am basing it basically on the clothes. It just seems like when you have a young girl and it's a holiday, your first baby, you usually want to dress them up cute. That was the only observation I made.
No, it was definitely worth saying. I think that has some definitely a good point. That's should be considered.
Yeah,
know.
you never know with her. She's a strange one.
This person Vala, who is actually a bot, because obviously everyone defending Johnny Depp is a bot, says Amber and her sister both say their father is abusive, but they do a family photo with him for the new year. Her sister says she was beaten by both of them, but she takes the picture for the new year with both of them, and I am the only one who finds this strange.
You're not the
Okay.
only one.
You know what? I don't think I've ever actually dove into that her father was abusive. I think this is the first time I'm hearing it or remembering hearing it.
Mm.
That's
Yes,
just
there's a lot of documentation in the earlier years and stuff of him being a little heavy-handed with the mom, especially.
Okay. I didn't know that. I guess I just it's incredible how with this case and these people you find out things you didn't know like all the time.
Yeah. Wow.
I have 1900 videos on this channel. That I mean, think about that for a
Goodness.
second. 1900, right? And probably about one third of them are Star Wars and Marvel, but probably like 1,000 or more are on Amber and Johnny in this case, and I'm still hearing things I haven't heard before.
Yeah. Well, she only tells you what you want to hear. Everything else people have to dig up and
Yeah. Well,
it's just it's never ending. It's never ending the shenanigans that child has pulled.
Yeah.
Um,
What's up, Red Dove Rising? Nice to see you. And what's up, Sierra Quinn? She could be saying that for sympathy. I don't know. Well, yeah, a lot of what she does say
mhm.
is for sympathy. I think that they just want their family. Is that right, Lisa? Their family, or should that be a THEIR?
Yeah, possessive.
Yeah, just
It's a normal mistake.
that was a.
Very common.
I was just messing with you, obviously. I don't need an English teacher for that one. I'm sorry, Lily. I'm not actually trying to make a joke about you. Just
He's razzing
oh,
me, Lily, not you.
I think yeah, it's Lisa. It's not you. I think that they just want their family to be normal with child abuse. They usually think it's normally for that.
They're from Texas, so they do have a different perspective on life down there, without a doubt.
A little bit. Yeah,
They're tough. They're just tough,
yeah, I like Texas though, so what's up, Amanda Jane? Nice to see you. I'm working and listening. Well, good luck with that,
Go
Laura.
for
I'm
it.
always working and doing something, and that's terrible. What's up, Rebecca? Gotta go. I missed you before, but thank you for stopping by. So, yeah, that's great. Tanya Campbell, she said both her mother and father were alcoholics. Keep in mind that this was straight after her mom died and that her father abused her mother till the day she died. It was her sympathy. I don't know, man. Like, my parents never did anything terrible to me, and I had a good relationship. But, like, I can imagine, like, the day after one of them dies is not the time you want to talk about, like, the worst stuff about them.
Not unless you're clickbait.
Yeah. I don't know. Just seems a little bit wrong to me. It seems like even the people you hate the most, when someone dies, right after it is probably the most lenient and forgiving you'll ever be. You might pick it up after some time's gone by,
Yeah.
but not like the day after
Yeah.
or like, really, really, you know. Well, yeah, no, that wasn't a shout out. I mention people in the chat as much as I can. Shout outs like in a video, I'll actually give you a shout out. But if you leave a comment, I'll try to give you a shout out.
Mhm.
But I've just been doing them less, but I want to do more moving forward. I want to do more membership and patron stuff, which I kind of didn't do enough of in the past. So, but yeah, everyone in the chat I try to get to. If the dad ran a gig, right? So you knew about that, right? Lisa, what her dad did with the
With the
dog.
dogs.
Yeah, that sounds
That that's
uh,
revealing on one's character, I'll tell you. That's
yeah, it's not like I don't know, like an autumn. There are worse things than dog fighting, but it's a pretty bad thing.
I think it's pretty bad.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like a 10 out of 10 bad, you know. It's not, but it's pretty bad. I'll give that.
I'm the type of person that if I'm watching a movie and people are fighting, gunshots, oh, la, la, and they kill another one and they fall, that's different. But if I see a horse get shot that falls over or something happened to an animal, I just cringe. I have no clue why I have that reaction.
I'll tell you why. It's because animals can't defend themselves in the way
Probably.
humans can defend themselves.
Probably.
That's why it is. I've thought about this
That's
too. And like we live in a society, we could call the cops, we could fight back at someone, we could shoot back at someone. Animals can't. They just have to take it. That's the difference.
yeah, but geez, oh Pete's. How do they
Yeah.
film something in the Wild West in older films where these horses fall and stuff without them actually being hurt? I'm not a horse fan. I really don't like them. I'm allergic to them. They're
Okay.
too big, but I don't want to see them hurt.
I don't mind horses. I mean, I wouldn't want one, or I don't particularly have the urge to ride horses or be around horses, but I like the fact that they're out there and people like them, if that makes sense to you. I like the fact
Yeah.
that they're something like a hobby and what's up, TJ? What's up, Kat? What's up, Michelle? Got some new people wandering in here. I can't imagine how she treats dogs. Well, we could show you how she treats dogs, actually.
Oh, yeah. Boy, that
Well,
was a mishap in her language. Why would she even post that after she said that accidentally? Because she even
because she was really drunk.
oh, that would be a good reason. Yeah.
Well, let's try to get to that a little later, but let's see what else a couple of things. I mean, let's look at a couple of other things some people said. It's like midnight here and I'm having some melon soda, so I might be a little bit how can I say?
Happy?
Not exactly pronouncing everything perfectly.
It's 9:30 in the morning here.
The whole family is just messed up, and yes, that poor baby's arm, but the picture is more important, obviously. Unfortunately, just a prop to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah, that I can't believe I made it. I made this video, and now I'm gonna just cancel it because I'm thinking of so many things from talking to people that I didn't notice. Like one was the arm. What you just said, I think, has merit too. Like, is it her baby? Is it not? That's worth mentioning. Like I would rather stay completely negative, but if there's a fair point in her defense, you have to say it. You can't stay all negative or else it's just deliberate. You know what I mean? You gotta once in a while be realistic about something.
Yep. Get some good perspective.
Like let's say you like something or you like somebody and you go watch a channel or a newspaper that hates them. You see everything wrong with that hate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I try to sometimes take that position. Like, what if I loved, who? If I just look at it like that, I can say, okay, I could see why this is an exaggeration and things like that. So
Some people just haven't ever developed that ability to be a critical thinker, to
yeah.
just not, open up them blinds and try to see more than, it's just hard for some people. That's your job.
What's up, Cupid? I mean, in Amber's case, it's like 95% she does this crazy stuff that's terrible, but we do take it overboard just a little bit.
I agree.
Like. like,
Like
but
chopping off his finger. I'm sorry, but she didn't set his hand down and do this. She threw the ball. She's responsible for it. It happened, but I don't think in her eyes.
oh yeah.
There's that hand. Hold on. Let me aim for that finger. It's put into words sometimes like it was. I held your hand down, chopped your finger off, and I was
Oh
holding
yeah.
your hand,
Oh
I
no,
grabbed
that
your
didn't
cigarette.
happen. It was the intent was bad to hurt him, or it could have been anything from she just threw it and didn't know it was gonna happen, or she tried to hurt him.
Oh, I
But
think
I
she
don't
was
think it was
trying to
a
hurt him.
yeah. I mean,
She,
oh Lord.
she was out for blood. I just don't think that she had her eyes on cutting this finger off. I think
Right, yeah, it wasn't I mean, yeah, it could have easily just hit him in the face and
right,
it would have been the same, you know,
right.
whatever. But that's nuts. That's such a crazy thing, and, the worst thing is, like, the people who defend her never have a good defense for a lot of the main things.
No. Well, I think the biggest thing against her in my eyes is that she doesn't have any medical records. And there's just too much proof of the day after photos when she claims all of these things. You get a broken rib. I have a broken rib right now from my car accident, and it's hard to take a deep breath.
Right, I
Taking
told
the
people that.
laundry out of the laundry. It's just little things. It can't move. I'm going on 2, 3 weeks now, and I don't know. I just
No, I told people that because one of her defenders, said, well, she had, well, not only one of them, but, the big thing is, well, she had makeup on when she went on TV. Makeup covers it all.
yeah.
She said she had broken ribs, and they're like, well, you can't see ribs. You don't have an x-ray machine. And I was like, you don't need a fucking x-ray machine. If you have broken ribs, you're not walking right. You're not
No,
walking like this feminine, confident person
no.
striding onto the, set and sitting next to the host and be like, hey, what's up? If you've got
Oh,
broken ribs, if you have
no
broken
way.
ribs, you're like this, like, ugh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
no,
did. Oh, that's what I did yesterday.
you can't
Right,
laugh. You can't
come on.
sneeze. You can't. Somebody comes to you to give you a hug. You're like, no, back off. Not happening. Where's
Yeah,
Charlie today?
yeah, literally, exactly. If you touch it, I don't
Oh,
know, but I think even if you just touch it, it hurts, right?
yeah. Oh, without a doubt. I can
Yeah.
point. In fact, I just say on Google last night saying, how long does it take before it hurts this bad? Because it doesn't seem to be, the pain doesn't seem to be changing. That 6 weeks. 6
Well, I'm
weeks.
not gonna get broken ribs, so I'm just not planning on it.
No, I wasn't. I'm blessed for that only to happen there.
Yeah, it would be an interesting experience, but I'm really not planning on it. I just can't see how it's gonna. I mean, I guess I could like fall off my bike. I guess anything could happen, right? But I don't know.
Oh, horrible. Wouldn't wish it on anybody. Almost anybody.
Let's see. Check out eHacker on Twitter. Thank you, Keely. By the way, Keely, you could put your channel in there too. So
Love
you support
Keely.
me, and you can, definitely put your channel in there if you want to. So thank you so much.
Is Gary still in England with her? The UK?
I
Or
don't know. From what I hear, he's supposed to be moving in there and getting work there, possibly.
it takes a
Um,
while. Takes a while
yeah.
to get the visa,
Well,
and it's a lot of work. My daughter just got a dual citizenship, and it took them 6 years.
not only that, that's really. How can I say? I don't want to say. I don't want to say anything like negative, but that takes a lot of. Let's just say, like guts for you guys to go for that. Two people meeting across the world and going for it is yeah, pretty gutsy. Let's
They've
say.
got the best relationship I've ever seen. She
Yeah.
just, and they met online. They met online playing a game. I don't game, so I don't know, but they just started talking. It took a couple years, and then they started Skyping, and then he had to come over here for business and said, "Would you mind if I stop by and meet you?" And small steps, and it's been fairy tale ever since. It's
Well,
crazy.
you know what? I mean, I think it could work out because I don't know, like, I don't want to stay on this for too long because now this is getting maybe weird for Keely, but like, Keely's got kids. I don't think it's a secret. She tells everyone, right? So it's like if Gary like is the type of guy who might not want his own kids but wants to have the experience, it might work out for both of them because he doesn't have all the responsibility because they're not his kids, but he gets to be there with them, and that's what I should have done. actually.
I think he had a lot of fun with her kids. I think that she was saying that they were running around, jumping outside and jumping on him, and he's a pretty easy guy to like. I mean, he's Gary. He's pretty cool.
Well, after year 10, we'll see how it is.
With the 15-year-olds don't like anybody that's taller than them.
That's true.
Right.
Gary's got that deep voice. And okay, so anyway, let me knock this off for a second. I'm going to try to get to her Instagram page to play that little clip of her. Joyce. Wait, Barnaby Joyce.
Oh my gosh, what a
Her
night.
dog, Barnaby Joyce. Now, I will say this. Somebody brought up the point that she might not have actually legally named the dog that, and she was trolling the community, which is possible.
Bet she did, though.
I mean, she probably did, but I'm saying, like,
Could be.
there's less critical thought and more, gotcha, you did this wrong, like, right away.
Sounds like her. And she was drunk.
Is there any way you could, like, center your head? You've got a lot of, like, space. No, like there's like your head should be center of the screen.
Okay, John, you're so picky.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I'm just saying.
Hold on, I'll get it.
Can't you just like bend it down or something?
Go on, and I'll be with you.
All right. So I don't see it. I don't see the video of it. I don't see where she posted the video. Videos. It's not there. I don't see it. I don't see it. So yeah, so maybe she took it down. She might have taken it down, right? See, so here are the videos, but the most recent one is this Aquaman one.
Which is old.
They actually have a lot of views. I didn't realize that.
The views are all from Johnny Depp fans.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. It's probably us, like criticizing. Yeah, so but I don't see the one that we were talking about that we were looking for actually.
Do you think he's in the Bahamas right now?
Who?
JD.
I don't know.
I think he usually does like to spend Christmas there.
But yeah, we don't want to look at this for too long because like we just wanted to see that one video because it kind of makes me nauseous looking through that. I say that all the time, and it's not a joke. I get nauseous making videos and looking through that. I mean, I kind of wish I was kidding.
Yeah, the power of the videos that it's had on society the past couple years. This is definitely going to go on history books. There's absolutely we don't even know how long it's going to be from here.
So she did a interview with Richard Dawkins. You know who he is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was an hour. And I'm pretty surprised she was able to talk about that kind of subject for an hour. Probably, I don't know what she was saying, because I couldn't watch more than 3 minutes of it.
Wow. Yeah, I haven't seen that.
And I mean, I'm sure some of my critics might. I mean, they could make a point that, well, if you don't watch the whole thing, you don't really know, how intelligent she is or not. And I guess they have a point. But if I get really nauseous looking at it, I can't get through it. I mean,
she just reeks lie. When you look at her, she's not a good actress.
That's ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's what she's doing. That's what it's really, really fucking amazes me how people like James Wan think she's a good. I mean, he can't possibly think that. Fucking.
It's horrible.
Like, what the fuck am I supposed to think of someone like James Wan? Like, to my friends who don't know anything about like Amber Heard, and they say, "Oh, he's a good director. He directed Aquaman 2." How highly can I think of that guy if he can't perceive that Amber Heard's a bad actor? What can I say about it? All I could say is, you know what, dude, I'm not watching that movie. It looks terrible. Like, that's all I could say. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just not interested.
Somebody's paying him good money to do it.
I'd rather play with a rubber ducky of my 2-year-old son in my bathtub than watch Aquaman fucking 2.
Oh, I watched Aquaman 1 before I had a real opinion. And that first 5 seconds of that movie, she comes running out. I can remember in my head thinking that looks like such a fake run.
I
She's
gotta thank John for that super chat. I can't see it. You can't see it, right? Because we're in the studio. Maybe you could see it.
I just see a J on the John Thompson super sticker. It's very kind of him.
It's probably actually a like
Let me see.
animated,
It
like
is.
an animated thing.
It is.
Okay, here it is.
Yeah, I got two. Where you at?
No, I got it before you. Ah, my
Oh, whatever. You've been doing this more than I do.
No, you beat me, but you got the non-dark mode. There it is. Thank you so much, John.
Yeah, it's cute.
And it's euros, and I appreciate that.
Oh.
So, but I do actually have that clip because someone made a video on it. What's up, Humility First? Nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, thank you for the support, but I don't want to cut John off short because yeah, thank you so much. I'll get to some other greetings, guys. Get to some other greetings. Don't worry about it. I'm so exhausted. It's terrible. I wish I could live life without being exhausted and tired every day.
Boy, you do an awful lot, John. I don't know how you've been kicking the videos out. Oh my goodness, you've been on a rampage lately, and you've been nailing it.
Is it bad for my health not to get sleep? And we don't even know why humans sleep, believe it or not. Like scientists don't even know. I don't think why people sleep.
For depression, when people are depressed, it's the easy way out to just go to bed and put the blanket over your head. And
your work can feel much smoother.
Okay.
Monday.com.
So here we go.
This smooth.
I do this once in a blue moon, and I've seen some other YouTubers do it. Is they share their own video. This is John Paul Rye. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and you guys probably know already that Amber Heard named her new dog after Barnaby Joyce. Well, we'll just get to it, I guess, because. But I didn't get into. All right, we're skipping ahead. Okay. First. Okay, so here we go. So I think I think Amanda here asked how she treats dogs. So let's take a look at how she treats dogs.
Barnaby Joyce heard, don't you scratch that glass one more time. I will hurt you.
So that's it. I don't know. Was the sound okay on that? It sounded a
I
little
heard,
weird.
yeah,
Okay.
her Texas twang came out in it too.
Yep, that was probably her actual, voice. So
Right.
wait, let's just look at one thing here. I'm just gonna shut
I will hurt you.
let me shut the sound off here because I just want to look at like the body language. Like, look at the dog, and granted, it's a new dog in a new house and everything, right? But look at the dog, and the dog's like face. The dog looks like really like it doesn't love her. It's just kind of like
Scared of her.
Yeah, it's kind of like what's going on here, you know?
Yeah, look, it wants away.
Like, yeah, it's just kind of like not totally standoffish, but it's I don't know. It doesn't seem like it likes her so much. And
That's sad.
let me say this. Maybe your experience is different. I've had a few pets in my lifetime, new pets, right? Usually, when I bring home a new pet, it's very happy to be in the new house. It's excited. It's looking around. It's kind of licking everyone and jumping on me and everything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the dog just woke up from a long nap or something. Who knows? But I don't know. I just didn't get the idea that that dog felt like so safe at home, and it just felt so good. It felt like it was kind of like
Submissive.
yeah, this is a little slightly better than the pound, maybe.
Yeah, it looked submissive to me. Like he was just like, okay, whatever you say. I'll do it.
Yeah, like what exactly is going on here? You know?
Yeah.
The dog looked a bit confused.
Yeah,
And
it did,
scared.
Amanda Jane. It did.
Yeah, and by the way, she was like wasted.
She's always wasted, John.
Yeah.
If I was Amanda, I'd be wasted all the time too.
Well, I'm pretty weak to alcohol. I don't know, drunk very fast and have hangovers, so I can't really handle it.
You gotta drink a lot of water and take an Excedrin as soon as you wake up. Not that I know.
Oh, I drink plenty of water. What's up, Lean? Lean's from the Middle East. So thank you for watching all the way from over there. Really appreciate it.
Lean, very pretty.
See, I know where people are from, right? And Tanya's from the UK, Lean's from the Middle East. What's up, Angela? Nice to see you. And Keely Talks is from the UK, right? I know my friend James is from Florida. I know things. Laura's from Italy. Laura B's from Italy. I know things about people. Triple Air Goddess Kimberly, nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, I didn't hear their son killed himself, but I heard he just passed.
Whose son?
Sinead O'Connor.
I didn't hear that either.
Yeah.
What's up, Michelle? Nice to see you. Sinead spoke about her kids in a lovely way in her book and seemed hopeful for the future. I have no idea how I feel about her. I think I've heard some
Oh,
things I loved and some things I hated about her. So
yeah,
really a mixed bag with Sinead O'Connor.
totally agree.
Yeah, really a mixed bag. So if I was Amber, I would drink as well with how stupid the things that I say and know it's stupid. See? Yeah, John, thank you for stopping by, man. Really appreciate that. You take care. And sorry to cut that other comment short. Right. Now, here's what I was saying. I don't know, maybe last week, because I think this topic came up, but I don't think she thinks she's saying stupid things. I think she thinks she's saying the right things, or she knows she's saying the virtue signaling and, the white knight things, the social justice things. She knows what she's doing there. But I think a lot of times she thinks she's making good points. And like her friend Eve Barlow, the journalist person, I think she thinks she's making good points. I don't think she thinks she's trolling.
She's a devil incarnate.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with her.
Oh,
But if you get my point, I think she thinks she's making good political points. I
Oh.
think she thinks she's intelligent, is what I'm saying.
I think at the beginning when she was allowed to get on stage and give them speeches and we're not gonna, I think it empowered her to be consistent with that lie and to just run with it. And since then she's been tore down. I mean, that's all. I don't see her on stage screaming about women's rights anymore. I just don't. I think she's getting a spanking. I mean, I'm hoping Virginia rips her a new ass. I mean,
Well, obviously, we all are, and I have to say, got to get slightly political because once in a while I have to. Is that the court cases I've been seeing in the U.S. have been working out in my favor and what I've thought they should be. So I've had a little bit more faith in the court system, and obviously, in the 2020 election, the court system did a lot of things that a lot of people agree with there. I have mixed feelings, but I just think overall, out of the systems in the United States that are holding up good right now,
I think
for all the
everybody's
mess-
watching this case
the
very
courts.
carefully, and they don't want to make any mistakes.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, it seems like the courts are holding up, so I've got some faith.
How are they going to find a jury that doesn't know about this case? Are they all going to have to be 80 years old that live in the middle of the tundra?
It's not
and
going to happen.
electricity? No. But isn't that protocol? Is they ask them questions? Are you biased? Do you like
You know
this?
what?
I don't get it.
You know what? The case is less mainstream than we tend to think, though. To us, it seems like this, like, big deal, this heavy weight on our shoulders, but to like people just kind of flicking through the news hardly know about it a lot of the time.
But
They've
they
heard
know
about it.
Johnny Depp.
What's that?
They know Johnny Depp.
They do, but they don't get into details. They know that Johnny's got a thing going with his ex-wife. They don't know who's right, who's wrong. They're just waiting for more mainstream information, basically.
I hope that all I ask for is that the truth comes out. Oh God, it's so cheesy because that's what Johnny would say. Just give me the truth. Golly.
Well, that's what John Lennon would say, and then Johnny would say it because John Lennon said it. But we
That's
don't have to
right.
go that
That's
far.
I have a picture of John Lennon, a poster up in my classroom. It's so very weird, John. Every day, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds are always like, who is that?
Yeah.
John Lennon. Who's he?
They actually teach in Japanese public schools about the Beatles.
Yeah, well, I do. Fierce. I show videos and I have quotes from him up all over because I'm a Beatles fan. I just played the album last night. It sort of was.
Well, that's one of the. I mean, I would have supported Johnny no matter what, but when I found out he was a big Lennon fan and Beatles fan, that really put it like over the top. Yeah, I got a tissue here.
Done a lot of work with McCartney too. You know.
Yeah, well, McCartney got around. He did a lot of work with some like upcoming musicians and as much as he possibly could. I think deliberately to help pass the torch and, you know.
Which is very cool.
Oh yeah, he ends up being cool. I've seen him 3 times.
Have you watched that new special on?
Nah, because I get nauseous when I see Yoko Ono.
It's pretty good though. It's pretty good, but yeah, she's quiet, but you can tell her presence made a big effect. I mean, he does not walk in that studio without her within 2 inches of him.
Well, we got to digress on this one. It's a very long talk. Maybe.
True. Sorry.
I've got a lot to say on it. We would have some people very interested, but we can't quite go down that road fully. What's up, Blaze 2000? Blaze 2000 has been supporting here for a very long time. I think possibly since before I started the Johnny case, which was like 2 years ago. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Hey, Blaze.
And my mother's, there's a lot of serious Beatles fans, but I mean, this is just my personal opinion now, and like totally speculation and opinion is I trust people who like the Beatles more than other people in life. I just do. It's just they're just such good people. So like once I found out Johnny Depp was a Beatles fan, I was like, yeah, he didn't do this. That's it.
They're
Like,
endless.
that's a bias. I know it's just my opinion, but that's just how it is.
Oh, I agree.
You know,
something about him. There's a little special.
Yeah, I mean,
twinkle about him. I don't know.
I'm sure there's Lennon fans and Beatles fans that are abusive. It's not a magic pill to be a good person, but just on average, you know.
They stood up for some pretty cool things. They made a difference, you know. They rocked their way into a lot of homes and changed them. Think of if you were a parent and all you would allow your kids to watch or listen to is folk music, and then all of a sudden this kid comes home with a Beatles album. Help, I need some. Yeah.
Well, you know, Johnny's cover
crazy.
and here's the thing. I am very picky with Beatles covers. A lot of them just really turn me off instantly. And Johnny did a good job on Isolation and Give Me Some Too. He really did.
Yeah, just like Heroes from David
Yeah.
Bowie. Yeah.
I'm a tough critic on Beatles, you know.
Yeah,
covers.
it's a great song.
Bailey Ann, thank you so much. That's a very nice looking green. I love green. Green, I think, is the best color, hands down.
Bailey Ann, that's a nice name.
Yeah, it's got to be green. So I've got green right here. This is, you can see 9%.
Ooh,
These
so is that Japanese beer?
Okay, it's like a soda. They're called Chuhais, and they've got all these flavors like melon, peach, double lime, and things like that. If they sold these in the U.S., they'd make billions of dollars. They're so good, and they're 9%.
The U.S. that won't allow them because they're afraid they're gonna dip into their market or something.
I have no idea, but these are the best things about Japan, hands down, about the country. You know, so let's see. Love the videos. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Bailey Ann. And I've got a lot of videos coming up because thanks to you guys who've been donating to the channel, and Lisa, by the way, who's donated here. I've got a new MacBook now.
Oh,
so I can make
you wanted it for a long
much
time.
faster. So I can't figure out how to use iMovie with the UI on the MacBook, but once I do, it'll go faster, but it still sped it up like quite a bit. So I can make like 4 videos at once and just pop them out, you know.
YouTube it. There'll be a video on how to do it.
I don't have time to sit there and figure it out. I'm always just moving 1, 2, 3, right? So at some point, I guess I use it on my phone. It takes a little longer. I have to just, you know, anyway. But yeah, Bailey Ann, thank you so much. It's kind of a cool name, by the way, Bailey Ann.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, kind of like, yeah, very good. So thank you so much for that. Let me check to see if that one's got a picture there. Let's see. I bet it does.
Oh, I did check.
Let's see. Nope, no picture, but that's okay. Green line is just fine. Green line is just fine.
Oh, darn it, you beat me again.
Yeah, I got it. I'm the real YouTuber. Can somebody clarify Dan Wooten's last comment about JD and JKR? Okay.
Oh,
Right. So that's a pretty easy clarification. So basically, Amber Heard and Dan Wooten went to J.K. Rowling to try to get Johnny kicked out of Fantastic Beasts 2. I'm not sure of the exact timeline here, but I think this is before the op-ed in the Washington Post. So that shows she had intent to ruin his career before that op-ed even came out.
yep.
What's up, Adega? Nice to see you. Nice to see you, man. And Adega, you could come on here too if you want, man. Adega's also been supporting here for a very long time. I think he's in Michigan. See, I know these things about people.
Whoop, whoop.
And I got his book, and he's actually sent me some Chex Mix.
Aw.
And I made a video. But I think he could have done it cheaper. The shipping and handling, I think you could work on that. But I really appreciate it. It changes my life. But I could, probably get the shipping and handling down because my mom used to send it for like $35, like across the
How
seas.
can you
And
get shipping and handling down? Tell me.
you just
Give me the-
send it as slow as possible by boat.
Oh, so just if they say, do you want it in 2 weeks? You go, nope, just give me the cheapest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me the cheapest. Give me by boat. And usually it gets there faster than they say anyway.
I might have something ready to take
Yeah.
for a friend of mine named John. I've been sort of
As you know, Darth News sent me a hat.
yeah, mine's better than a hat.
Okay, well, I'm waiting for that bottle of Sauvage, but I'm not actually seriously expecting it. But if I do get it, I will. I will. See, here's the thing. Like, I'll be totally honest. Sending me a bottle of Sauvage is a waste. It's definitely a waste. It's not a good use of all the money, but it does actually still support Johnny and the cause. It's just not a good way to do it because it's like, well, Dan's
More
got
of a present for you than it is supporting of Mr. Depp.
yeah. It's like 10% Depp, 90% me. I know, but it still does actually support the cause factually.
All right. Are you ready?
No, I don't want to see it. But Dan has two.
It's coming out to you. I got it this week.
Well,
They finally got restocked, John. So
I'll definitely chip in towards that if you have PayPal.
you don't need to chip in for it. I've been telling you forever. I'm going to send you a package. I have some other stuff too, but it just came in. They've been out. They've been out.
Well,
And
well, that would be fantastic.
I know.
We're talking. This should be behind the scenes stuff, but if you do want me to chip in, I will chip in for that.
No.
And
No.
when Dark News sees that, he's gonna really.
I know. So you have to make sure. Yeah, he lives about an hour south of me, so he'll probably drive up here and put a stake in my yard that says "Thanks a lot, Nitro's girl, for not loving me too."
Don sent a Fanta T-shirt. I'm not jealous at all. Clearly, postage is too expensive for the UK. Laugh out loud. Yeah, Dot did pretty good on postage. Not so bad. So anyway, let me move off from this topic. We're getting too personal here. This is kind of behind the scenes stuff.
My bad.
So no. It's my bad. It's my channel. I take responsibility. So you're the one with the cool lights back there, and I got. Well, this is kind of cool. It's kind of a mess.
Them.
The soda's called Chuhai. It's Suntory, and it's really, really good. It's just so good. I can't explain how good it is. It's so much better than beer. Beer makes me sick. So
me too. I can't stand the smell of it. It's like ugh.
I mean, I like it once in a while, but all in all. So I'm actually gonna go back to Twitter here, but I'm trying to find the page and everything. And I've been following Laura B on Twitter, and she is just so on top of this case. She's like so good with it.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I had a few chats with her. She's a really nice lady. Because I actually sent her something that she thought was nasty, but it really wasn't nasty, and we had to explain it. But in explaining it, I kind of got to know her a little bit, and she's pretty nice.
Yeah, she's politically correct. That girl's got it going on.
And it was my fault. I said something that was not rude, but I saw how she could have taken it like that. So
you're a little blunt sometimes. You know it.
It's deliberate. I mean, that's the way you got to be because, there's so many people out there.
Cut through the crap.
Well, there's so many people who have channels and they're scared to say things and they play it safe. And I just don't find that enjoyable, like playing it safe. I just want to know what people are like, really thinking. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so like Norette's newsstand is kind of like that. She says what she's thinking. She doesn't really hold back, and she takes risks and she says things. So I really like that. Oh, I'm still looking.
I'm going to pick up a new vehicle today, so I'm a little hyperventilating right now. It's like,
Well, did your insurance pay for that crash?
yeah,
That's good.
yeah, very good. Because I thought it was
Insurance.
going to be declined. And
Okay, here we go. I got it. So there's also some kind of a new guy who's like tweeting about Amber. You might have seen him before. So his name's Frank Dreblin. And I guess he's got the what's that old comedy series? What's that? It's slipping. I can't quite place it.
don't actually have
It's some cop comedy movie or whatever. Okay, Frank. Anyway, this guy here. You don't know that movie? This movie series.
yeah, that's Airplane.
Okay, but this guy went on to do like a cop comedy series
He did.
later on after Airplane.
Was
I
it
forget the name of
48
it.
Hours?
And O.J. Simpson was on it before the whole court thing. He was in the series.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I can see it playing in my head.
Right. Anyway, this guy has been tweeting a lot about Amber all the time.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he's kind of like he doesn't, dive as deep and he doesn't know as many details as Laura B or as, Jeannie Larson, but he's putting in some effort. See this thing here. Reasons why some people support Amber Heard. They're idiots.
And did you see someone reading her medical records too? They pick up a big old book and it's like one sentence.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I've got such mixed feelings on like making jokes and making fun. I really do.
I
Like
don't post them, but I laugh at them when other people do.
Yeah, me too. Like one side of me says, "Fuck it, let's just say how we feel," but the other side of me says, "We gotta take the high ground and be the better people."
I agree. Totally.
And I'm kind of caught. I'm really just caught in the middle because,
What bothers me is like when JD accepted an award last fall, or really not that long ago, and he said that this whole thing has gotten out of control, and that he just, and I don't know, for Johnny, I don't like to repost mean things like that. It makes me laugh when other people do it.
Yeah.
That's just sort of my choice. This man's always been so private, and his daughter Lily Rose, she's been interviewed where she says, I don't tell anything to anybody that I don't want them to know. So she has no problem telling people to F off. And he taught her that. And have you watched any of her movies?
I don't really watch movies.
I know. She put out Voyagers. She put out Silent Night with Keira Knightley on Discovery Plus.
Right, I kind of like Keira Knightley, but sometimes I like actors, and then I find out some woke shit they've been doing for the last 5 years, and I'm like, fuck.
Just watch the movie and forget about all that crap. But it's a dark comedy, and you gotta watch it to the end. But
yeah, I can't forget about it though. It's too serious at this point to just like, I can't let it go. It's too serious at this point. So
I get it, but she's really coming out of the gate, is what I'm saying. She's been working really hard, and she just put out Wolf. So yeah, maybe she's saying, "Hey, Dad, go ahead and retire and never look at another camera as long as you live. I got you. You've always had me. I got you." Wouldn't it be great for him? I mean, not us, but him.
I was reading a comment here about what Tanya said about Aquaman's last name, and well, I don't think she mentioned Aquaman, but Aquaman's last name is Curry, as in like curry and rice. Like the food, like the
Indian spice curry.
Yeah, which is, I don't know, it's kind of irritates me. Like I actually really like curry. It's actually underrated. A lot of Americans haven't tried it and they think it's nasty, but it's not. But the point is, that's kind of an odd choice of a last name for a superhero.
Curry.
Yeah, and it's spelled the same way.
Was anybody thinking about that when they did that, or they just draw something out of a bowl? Yeah.
I have no idea. It's just like
Because I'm trying to place it. I'm trying to find the metaphor, and it's not spicy. I can see, but yellow. Indian.
I'm trying to think honestly if Amber Heard wasn't in Aquaman, would I like it more?
If it was somebody else who could act, I think so. The first one, even. I don't know
Right.
about the second one. I will not watch it, but
Right. Well, I kind of watched the first one like halfway through before I knew who she was. I had no idea.
it
I just
wasn't
had
good,
no
was
idea.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you read a comment? Can you read this one like probably better than I can?
Cupid Stunt says actors and artists, they're supposed to be liberal. The issue is people taking them too seriously. We don't have royalties, so we've placed too much significance on celebrity.
Okay, well, I've got to say this. I'm actually a very liberal person, but the comments they make are far left.
Oh,
They're not liberal. Liberal's a great thing. Liberal's what you want to be. Liberal is fair and liberal is good to everybody. But the things they're saying are too far left. They're not liberal. They're not classical liberal anymore. Like if you know Bill Maher, he's classical liberal. So he'll say bad things about Republicans and Democrats now because he's classic liberal, and the Democrats are moving away from classic liberal into the far left of what's going on. So that's what I don't like about actors. It's not really liberal. So it's kind of like words are getting stolen these days from people.
well, I do know that at the beginning of our country, when there was Democrats and liberals, the Democrats actually had Republican values. It was jumped the other way. The people that we
Mhm.
would consider to be Republicans had Democratic values. They cared about the people. They wanted everybody to have a voice. Um, you know, you, there's just too much involved in it anymore to say you're one or the other. It's just so fragmented and crazy that or celebrities do have a habit of going there. They
Well,
do.
it's probably because their bosses in Hollywood are all on that
Probably.
side.
It's all
And
about the
the
money.
reason they're on that side is because you kind of look better morally if you're on that side. If you don't think it out, the surface of it looks like you're better morally if you're on that side. That's why they're on that side, basically, right?
Yeah, probably.
So that's the reason, you know.
That makes sense.
And but the whole thing is like this is tied to the Depp versus Heard case because you know the whole thing is this like because Johnny's a man and Amber's a woman, he's the one that got fired.
And Johnny on a
That's-
reservation while having drinks with people sat on a car hood and made a really bad comment about possibly a president, and
Yeah.
people blew it out of context where he was just chilling, making fun. He's a jokester. He wasn't
Okay, right,
he
right,
wasn't
right.
making a promise or a statement. He was just talking.
Right. The only thing you see is that one line. You never see any context around that.
Yeah. And he's so chill there. You can tell, like I say, sitting
Mhm.
cross-legged on the hood of a car, people around him.
Well, the thing that really irritated me is that when they have that whole text message stuff with him and Paul Bettany,
Oh,
which got back in the news a little bit, they never include the last part where he said, "I wouldn't do that to someone I love," or paraphrasing
and it's Monty Python.
that too.
It
So it's like
it's so discouraging.
I asked somebody who's pretty close to me who I disagree with politically. I said, just tell me one publication you feel is fair and balanced. And he goes, The Guardian. I go, all right, I don't think so. I think they lean very far left. When I read the article about Johnny Depp and the text with Paul Bettany, they left out the last part.
Why? I know sensationalism sells, but golly, just like the Rolling Stone article, that was, years ago, 2, 3, 4 years ago, but Johnny invited this reporter into his house for 2 or 3 days, was honest with him, and this guy just chewed him up.
Yeah, that's never a good
Oh,
idea.
when I got there was
Mm.
devil music playing. Really?
I
Really?
mean that's the thing. Like, you know, when Johnny and other, people are too nice, they get taken advantage of, and that's one of those cases. It
He
seems.
was trying. He put himself out there, He learned. But that
Yeah,
just saddened me, that whole thing right there. That was just terrible.
yeah. The Guardian is not. It used to be, but it's changed a lot over the years. It was paper business men used to read, but now it's just a tabloid. Yeah, I gotta agree with that. I mean,
It's all about the money.
yeah. Baby hummingbirds. Well,
Oh,
that's
they're so
pretty.
cool.
Yeah, that's a very, very small bird.
They're very friendly too. They will. I used to have fuchsias hanging up outside my window, and they would always come so close to you, just like that. They're the coolest bird. They just always look so happy. What is he eating there? Or is he feeding? Is that a nest?
Looks like he's feeding like one of the eggs or something. Let's see. Okay. When people
Come on, that's funny.
I can't really read what this Amber Heard medical records. I can't really read
There's
that.
really nothing there. I mean, it's hilarious.
Jealousy when away from husband, tried to jump out of moving plane, drug use, cocaine, ecstasy, magic mushrooms. And that's all I could read without hurting my eyes because I've had a few drinks. But
Yeah, have you seen the video of her getting into the elevator with 3 or 4 of her friends and she can't get in?
no.
Oh, you gotta find it. She's so stoned. And then she's trying to eat something and she picks something off a sandwich. She throws it over her shoulder in the middle of the hallway. And she can't even stand up. It's
I'm not sure what
hilarious.
this one is insinuating. Flies?
It's like somebody swatting away flies. I've not seen that one. Oh my gosh, so funny.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one actually. Yeah, I'm with you. Like I have mixed feelings about just like blatant jokes without a purpose, but
I
it's
mean, they're way too funny, but I just
yeah.
can't, for respect for Johnny. And
Okay.
oh, that's funny. Putting her credits as Johnny Depp's ex-wife, Amanda
Right.
Heard. Oh, that would make her drink even more. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
right. Just put Jason Momoa up there, who I think is okay. Actually, I have mixed feelings on the guy, gotta be honest. But as an actor and as a, just as his judging him by his craft alone, I think he's fine.
I've been trying to find the video months ago. He was just releasing a new movie, and all the interviewer wanted to talk about was Aquaman for obvious reasons. And he said, well, can you tell me who stars in Aquaman? He said, well, I'm going to pass on that question because I happen to enjoy keeping my job. He wouldn't even say who was starring in Aquaman. For the life of me, I can't find that interview.
It's interesting.
Oh, it was very interesting. It screamed, don't ask me about Amanda. Do not ask me about Amanda because I've been told not to talk about her. His last movie, it was like one word.
Yeah, well, like I said, you could see this guy Frank Drebin is like, dedicating a lot of this.
Yeah, he doesn't want to talk about it. Oh, this is the one. You found it.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's not the one. Nope, that's not the one.
I've never
When
I've
she's in
never
the hallway and they can't get her into the elevator. She's just
I've
waiting.
never been in I've never covered this one. This is exactly what I'm saying. I've got over 1,000 videos on this topic. I've never seen this. Why?
That crazy?
There's just so much. See, here's what I was saying is like there's so much. There's like literally so much of information that Johnny's lawyers have to get straight. Not just me, but we're worried they're going to forget things and just miss things that could potentially be really, devastating to her because there's just so much.
Yeah, you've got to find this one.
Like
Raven? No, it's
they're
not.
only human. You know what I mean? They're only human. Like it's just like they really might miss something. I'm so nervous they're gonna miss something because there's just so much
Oh, I hope
to
not.
go over.
I hope they sift through the hundreds and hundreds and pick out the good ones. The one I'm telling you, the one where they can't get her into the elevator. She's so stoned. She's just, and she's got a sandwich. Somebody comes and tries to help her, and it's like she takes a tomato, and flips it off over her head. It's insane.
He's tweeting some other stuff, but it looks like he's like 80% here into this case. And this girl too is I think, yeah, obviously Justice for Johnny Depp. She's dedicated her account to it, pretty much.
I don't think it's Dune. Sweet girl. All right. I'm on a roll.
Right, Frank Drebin. I know he's a character from that cop comedy movie series. I can't place the name of it. Nobody can. That I used to watch. It was like when I was like a teenager. I remember my grandparents taking me to that. A couple of those movies, like back way in the day. And right, so it'll come to me.
All right, hold on. I might have it.
It'll come to me. And O.J. Simpson was actually.
He was actually pretty good in movies.
It wasn't terrible.
I mean, now that's a good actor, obviously. If it doesn't fit, you must quit.
There it is, right? Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. Oh goodness.
They went up to like part 4 or 5 or something. Right?
That was a funny series, yeah.
Right. They went up to like part like 4 or 5 or something like that.
Yep, that's a good one.
Right. What's up, Watt? Nice to see you. Watt's always stopping by. What's up, Wanda? Nice to see you. What's up, Raphael? Let's see. Trying to check the comments a little bit. So I think Laura gets nauseous talking about Amber Heard. I mean, I'm sorry, guys.
Easy
Like,
to do.
Jokes aside, it makes us nauseous, but we got to go through it. I mean, we got to, know this stuff,
Yeah.
and this is kind of what we're doing. Like, there's other things to talk about, but nothing seems like as deep and as detailed and as emotional as this. It's just really the thing we need closure on the most. Okay, 3 Naked Gun films. What's up, Will? Nice to see you, man. Will Gendry. Have you been around here since like the Fandom Menace days on Twitter and like the Geeks and Gamers crowd and John Talks and SC Reviews and stuff? I think you have, man. Nice to see you. Thank you for supporting these communities. I was in like a community of other channels long before this. Still am, like kind of, you could say. But I've still got some people following me who are from the old communities from like 3 years ago, from the communities that like influenced me and things like that. So nice to see you, man. Yeah, nice to see you, Will.
Cool name.
Yeah. Thanks so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, what can I say? Thanks so much, man. We're supporting a lot of the same channels. So I appreciate it, brother. What's up, Sharon Lee? Nice to see you. We're both confused then. I'm always confused. You know what? I think I looked up symptoms for high blood pressure, and confusion is a symptom.
I didn't know that.
Because sometimes, like, I get on the train and I'm like, wait, where was I going? Or like I go in my kitchen, I'm like, what did I come here for? And it happens to me a lot. It happens to everybody, right? Happens to me a lot. Well, like I'm making a video and I get up to use the bathroom or whatever, or I, go to my second PC and I'm like, why did I switch PCs? I get confused too easy, and I think it's because of stress and high blood pressure.
Well, John, you've got too much traffic in your mind.
Yeah.
There's a reason why people meditate. They got to empty that bucket out once in a while. You've got no room in there. You got so much going on.
I don't have time to meditate.
If you don't have time to give yourself 15, and I'm talking, this is from the Dalai Lama. If you don't have 15 minutes a day for you, you're doing too much.
Well, I'm talking to you now, and I could have been meditating, but
I got you. You got me good on that one, dear.
I'd rather talk to you. So
I
yeah,
guess
definitely watch.
meditate when pigs fly. When pigs
And Rob's Rules, I've known for I think 4 years, at least maybe 3 or 4 years now. And
She was in the
Stevie J. Raw
hospital.
and Nerdette's Newsstand. I knew Nerdette's Newsstand when she had 150 subscribers.
Wow, because she's pretty
And
good. She's pretty cool. I like her.
so basically, me and Tristan were watching this guy's live. He was called Midnight Cherry TV or something like that,
Wow.
right? And he had like 400 subs, but he got like 30, 40 people to his live streams, right? And Tristan was a moderator for his channel. And that's how
Wow.
I met her. And I saw she had a channel too, and she had like 150 subs too. And I had like, 50. And I, met her at that time. And Rob had like 50 subs when I met him. And I had like, like 200 when he met me and things like that. Same thing with Stevie J. Raw. We all had like under 500, but we all kind of knew each other.
Good for
So,
you.
right. Poor Rob broke his leg or ankle and had.
Yeah, that's what I just said. He was in the hospital. He
Jesus
slipped on the
Christ.
snow and crashed and burned.
Did you ever have a friend who you're always like, maybe not you, you seem like a nice person, but some of us have had friends we're always making fun of, and just no matter what happens, it's always a joke.
Yeah, he's like that. He's jovial.
This is like kind of how my friendship with Rob is. Like well, I will get in touch with him now. I found out about this, but it's not going to be like, hey man, I hope you feel better. Probably make a joke about it.
And
Like,
he'll laugh at it. He has
yeah,
no problems laughing at himself, but
yeah,
he
yeah,
cares. He's a
yeah.
good man.
He's got a good sense of humor, but I've just always, because I don't know. I guess Rob probably knows more about like real life and laws and things that I do, but I think I was kind of his mentor in a way about YouTube things.
I think so.
So you know,
He's
I
learned a
I
lot.
just
He's come a long time, even since I've been following him, and that's been close to going on a year. I mean, everybody learns something every day. I mean,
I didn't realize that he actually worked in a court, and I never connected
yeah,
how good that would actually be for these videos.
yeah, he gets it. He
Oh
gets
yeah, I mean, you know, I was hospital as well. Yeah, sorry to hear that. I've actually never been hospitalized overnight in my life.
Ugh. Yeah, I was just there myself. I was actually a Jane Doe.
Yeah, I showed pictures on one of my live streams.
Yeah, with my cards, I was a Jane Doe.
But you're sitting here now, and now you know what it's like to have broken ribs, and you could call it Amber Heard when she says she had broken ribs.
Yeah, no, I'm not complaining. I'm not, I'm very blessed. I had a little angel sitting on my shoulder. I can't believe I'm alive. My son too. But
What's up, Martha? Nice to see you. I can't meditate, but having a purring cat on your lap is very comforting. It doesn't count as meditating, but it
it
counts as
does.
good.
Yeah, it does. It does very much so. If you have a rocking chair and you sit in it, it creaks back and forth. That's meditating, man. You focus on that sound. It's
Mm.
true, John. Don't poo me out.
Well, meditation should be more like tripping, like on acid. It should really be next level.
But I can't do that every 5 minutes at the beginning of my classes in high school. That just wouldn't work.
Yeah, you teach high school.
I do teach high school.
Would you believe that I still talk to my high school English teacher from when I was in high school.
I have a lot of connections with kids. I've been doing this a long time, and it's very strange. They pop right up out of nowhere and say, "Hey, Miss Lambert, did you remember when we did Romeo and Juliet?" And you tell us
You
about
know,
love
you
at
know
the
what's
first sight.
really weird? She kind of she reminds me of you.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, really, except like she has like black hair and you have a lighter tone, looks like blonde.
It looks
But
blonde
aside
sometimes.
from that, pretty much exactly everything's the same.
Well, English teachers they're just floral with their language, We put a lot of feeling into
And
it.
you sound the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe she's my Doppler.
And also, she said she's coming to Japan.
Wow. I'd love to visit Japan. My
Yeah.
husband used to go there all the time for work. He'd spend a month at a time there, and he loved it. He absolutely loved the culture and everything about it.
Let's see what else we got here. It's 2002. Saying stupid shit about Johnny Depp just for clicks is so 2021. Begging for attention by using I think it should be his name, just so you can complain about the attention you're getting is getting old.
True.
Well, look, these people in the media don't care about Johnny. All they care about is ad revenue,
Yep.
and that's it. They don't even care about their like readers or anything because
They have no integrity. Just about
yeah,
making money.
yeah, it's pretty much all ad revenue. However, it's going to come to a point where they're going to have to report on the facts,
They're going
right?
to
So,
have to.
like if Johnny wins Virginia, then they have to report that. They can't. That's it,
And
right?
I
So,
guarantee you, all the big networks right now, they've got people working 40 hours a week on creating those. They're ready. They're ready to push the button either way. They're
right,
go-
right.
they're going to be all over it and say, "Oh, we knew that."
Right. Oh yeah, yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. Even with like complete opposite political spectrums, once in a while you'll see them, backtrack, be like, we knew that, we knew this person didn't actually do that. We just reported that because we had bad timing with the facts and it was this person's fault. They'll use a scapegoat or something like that.
Well, in any really good debate, you always acknowledge the other side. You just don't make it a strong point, but you always acknowledge the other side and then you shut it down. So, yeah, oh man, I'm going to Virginia. Did you know that? I'm going.
Yeah, I need someone to get me video clips for that because people copyright strike those.
I'm going to try right now. I've been looking for hotels near the courthouse, and there
Yeah.
isn't any because I would like
I
to
will
get a ninth
totally
floor with a
support. If
balcony.
you need my help with anything, you just let me know. And
I'm searching right now for hotels, John. So if you come up with something,
yeah,
I'll book
because
it right now.
the only copyright strikes I've gotten were from clips people took from their cell phones and I used them. So like corporations don't copyright strike you. Like no matter how big you think Warner Brothers and Disney are, they won't bother copyright striking you because they must get like millions of people using their clips.
Actually, it's
So-
advertisement. I mean, whether it's good or bad, it's still advertisement. I
Yeah,
mean,
that too. Well, sometimes they own it, but you wouldn't know they owned it, so it's not an advertisement if the person doesn't know where it's from.
interesting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it's just like Johnny Depp in an interview on like national TV from like MSNBC or PBS, but their logo's not there, they won't know. They might know it's from their interview, but the people watching won't.
Pretty massive to police every single thing that goes on.
Yeah, they can't do it because what happens is it comes up in your studio. Like Rob's Rules comes up in mine a lot because he uses my videos sometimes, like my old stuff, not my Johnny videos. Do you want to give this channel a copyright strike? You just click yes or no. So Disney and Warner Brothers must get thousands like every hour. You know what I mean? So they just don't have the manpower to do it. They could have an AI do it and just click all if they wanted to be dicks, but they probably just letting them go.
Isn't there that PhD guy? Doesn't he always strike as many people as he can?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got one from him, and he actually apologized, and he told me he was gonna contact YouTube and try to get it taken off, but he didn't. So I guess he forgot, or he just
I
lied.
think we got a lot of backlash from doing that from all of us because
Yeah.
that's not right.
Yeah, no, it's not. He claimed that he didn't know how the system works, and he claimed he just clicked the button. He didn't know what the consequences were. That was his claim. I
Yep.
guess maybe that could be. He doesn't seem like a native English speaker, which doesn't mean necessarily anything, but it, maybe he got some communications mixed up because of that.
Well,
Maybe
he's
I'm wrong.
not
I don't
been
know.
getting very many likes, and he's not been doing really well. I can tell you that.
Well, he's not an actual YouTuber. He's not a personality person. He just throws up videos and he tries to get views. He's not trying to work on his brand, his personality.
He was asking for money for a long time. I think that was the beginning
Well,
of that. It
I
was
mean,
to support his pursuit of Johnny Depp.
yeah, you're right. He does seem British, but there's something about his communications that's like kind of odd.
He
But
does
also,
sound rich. Yeah.
even though like I don't approve of everything he does, he kind of deserves money because he does really get in there and get original footage and follow Johnny pretty well in person.
Oh, I don't have any problem with John.
So-
I'm just saying I think that's where a lot of people had criticism and were giving him a hard time.
Yeah, he's just a guy. He's not a personality person. You know, he's just like he could be any dude who does that. Basically, that's the thing. There's nothing special about his actual personality, but he does a good job with the channel. So.
He's all over it, man. Him putting those little venues outside of Warner and then interviewing people.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out how much he actually cares. I don't know.
He's trying to get popular if he cares. I think he cares.
Yeah, I think most people do care, but to what extent?
Yeah.
That's all. Like, is it real passion, or is it like, of course I'm on Johnny's side because like common sense people are, and I'll use it, or is it like really he actually, you know what I mean? There's a difference.
Well, I love Johnny Depp to the moon. I mean, without reservation whatsoever. But I have been in that situation of domestic blah 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 historically, and that's what piqued my interest originally. Is because, yeah. My ex-husband was really popular, worked Department of Corrections, and people really looked down on me for a long time when I first started talking about it, and it was really hard to get out of that. And so that's what piqued my interest. My heart goes out to him.
Okay, let's see. So yeah, so Tanya sent me the video that you were talking about.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
All right. Yeah, I'll watch it. I mean, I'm always nervous about copyright shit.
know.
I fucking hate
It's
it.
been on YouTube a billion different sites, so that's why I'm surprised you haven't seen it. It's pretty wicked.
So like, I mean, I'm always like 70% sure I'm good, but there's always that little chance,
Sure. Just check it out.
But I think once that you're talking about things in context, you can't get copyright strike. I think if you just play it without anything, you just play their content without talking over anything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here it is. Karen 1.
And everybody else is fine.
Karen 4.
Watch her whip this over her shoulder. It's hilarious.
What? I don't even know what's going on.
They're helping her. She's eating something or trying to.
What the hell?
She can't function.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay, honey. It's okay. I've heard that too.
Yeah. Right. This Amanda de Cadenet also came out with some tweet about how she apologized for bad things she did in the past, but she didn't mention Amber Heard, and people were a little upset that she didn't.
Well, whatever, get over it. And you know, as far as Kevin Costner deals, you know what's underneath that coat, right?
Right. Yeah, that Kevin Costner. I kind of guess I like him a lot more now.
I agree. I agree.
I always kind of liked him. I always liked his movies. He was
Oh.
kind of, I don't know, just kind of seemed like a nice stand-up guy to me. I mean,
What, did he take any hits in Hollywood? I don't think he did. I think he just sort of faded out and was enjoying life for a while.
yeah, I mean, he was huge. I mean, he got a little old. He got a little older, you know. He wasn't like a young guy when he made it. I think when he did Robin Hood, looked like he was like 40 or something. I mean,
Well, getting older is better than the
yeah,
alternative. I mean,
yeah.
you make a $500 million, why not enjoy life for the next 10 or 15 years and then, you know, say, hey, let's try to pick it back up again.
Yeah, I guess
Change
it just
the name,
depends on
if you can.
you and what, you know, gets you out of bed in the morning, you know what I mean? And
Do you think JD's ever going to make another movie?
well, he's making movies now. Is it just independent? You mean like another Hollywood feature film?
Yeah, like Tim Burton, something, something.
I don't know. I mean,
I
if he
don't think
wins
so.
if he wins the case, I don't know where that leaves. It's kind of like a first time.
I think he's done with it. I think
Yeah.
he's flipping in double bird and said, you know what, I've given my all and I don't have to take it. He's been going forth with his music pretty hard. So
Yeah, I mean, he's still got like $250 million or something. That's like no small amount. He could just chill. So I mean,
it's not 650 million, but who's counting, right?
yeah, I mean, at that point, you know, come on, whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
I
it's
do know what you mean.
come on.
He's good to
He's
go.
gonna be 60. He's got 250 million. He should just do what he wants to do at this point, not worry about it.
He's 58, he'll be 59 in June. I think he's going to release a memoir. I think if he released a book, an autobiography, I think he would just.
What's up, Deanna? Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
LA, 4 hours earlier. They're early there. She's at what, 6:30 at 6:50 in the morning? Go,
Yeah.
Deanna.
But I'm on an hour 30. I'm actually gonna end this. I'm really enjoying this live. It's going good. I'll let it roll. Sometimes I delete these or put them on unlisted or whatever, but I think this one's good. I've been trying not to say anything overboard or too political or anything. So
I'm trying to watch myself too, Jen. Hit the like for Jen, though. People, hit
yeah.
the like and subscribe. Hit the
Yeah.
like.
Well, you
if
could
you're
do what you
watching
want.
anything.
You could do what you want more than I can because I'm like the commentator on the channel. So sometimes people hear things
Right.
and they're like, "Oh, you know, I didn't know you thought that." You know, it's like that's kind of like the times we're living in. Like you hear one thing you don't like, and they were like, "Okay, cancel, unsubscribe to whatever
Yeah.
you're subscribed to." It's like those are the times we're living in. So, you know, once in a while I do a live, and I'm like, it's cool for the live, whoever's watching. But then after that, I'm like, I don't really want that one to roll and get like 1,000 views, and then everyone hears this one thing. I don't want, you know. So
Right. Right.
anyway, let's do some thanks. And let's see, Laura B. Thank you so much.
As always.
Yes, as always, and thanks for the help on Twitter, Keely. Thanks so much. Let us know how it goes with Gary. Everyone's interested. It's like the
Told
you
ya.
know, Depp first heard, then it's like Keely Gary thing. Tanya, thank you so much for stopping by. Please 2000. Amanda, thank you for stopping by. Watt, thank you.
Cute.
Michelle, thank you so much. And let's see, Cupid, thank you. A new member also. Thank you so much, Cupid.
Woo-woo.
I really appreciate that. Cupid's been supporting here for a very long time. Just became a member. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I don't want to miss any humility. Thank you so much. Will, thank you so much. Probably gone, but thank you so much, Will. I really appreciate it. Will's been around since my old school community and everything. Really appreciate it, man. Jill, thank you so much.
Oh,
Just call
yeah.
me Ern. I think Call Me Hen's got a channel, so maybe check her out if you like. Lisa, thank you so much for stopping by. Abigail, thank you for stopping by. You got a great name. Don't feel so bad because Abigail Disney's got the same name and she sucks, but you don't. So thank you. And Angela, thank you so much. That's all, Laura. Don't even worry about it. I don't even think you need to rewatch. If you rewatch this, you could probably read a book and get a better usage of your time because we're just chilling and talking. So,
And Charlie
anyway.
wasn't here.
yeah, Will is OG, man. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And
Go Will.
yeah, Will, once in a while, I still do Star Wars stuff, Marvel stuff. It's just Celebrity News kind of took over. So, but yeah, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Said that I repeat myself. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you. We got to go though. So, Lisa, if you have anything you want to say, now.
No, I'm just happy to come and say hey ho, and you keep your eye on the mail.
All right. If you're not subscribed here, definitely press the subscribe button. We got 3 as we were doing.